Okay, we are in Dallas, Texas today, and this is the grassy knoll here, you can see, and the book depository building is right there. That's it. You can get tours, but the problem is the tours mostly go along with the bullshit story, the official story that there was one shooter, Lee Harvey Oswald, and there was a magic bullet, you know, all that bullshit. Anyway, from what I understood, Kennedy was shot right here. That's the, I guess this is called a Daily Plaza, where all the people were standing taking photographs. Now, from what I understand, there was a drain opening right down in here. And it looks like it's either been concreted over or something. Because this, if you look down here, you can see they did some work here. They pulled up these two panels. And somewhere along this curb was an open drain. So let's see. I wonder if this could be it. That's my son there. His name is Kennedy, actually. We named him after John F. Kennedy. So this is all appropriate. Okay, here's a storm drain, and it's big enough for people to be down there. This is it right here. It's a storm drain. That's it, because the motorcade stopped right here and he was shot, and they think that the shooters were underneath this storm drain here, shooting out from underneath, because the bullet looked like it came from below and hit him in the head going up. So that's looked like what happened here. Lee Harvey Oswald had sent a message to the FBI saying there's somebody that's planning an assassination of Kennedy and that you guys need to look into it. So I don't buy this Lee Harvey Oswald bullshit. He even said he was a patsy. The people that hated Kennedy were the mafia, because the mafia was basically, Havana, Cuba was where the mafia's Las Vegas is now. And so they hated him because he stopped the Bay of Pigs. Kennedy stopped the Bay of Pigs. And the CIA hated him because of the policies that he was trying to push through, and his brother, Robert Kennedy, was the Attorney General, and he was going after the mafia, and the mafia had got an agreement from Kennedy's father to not go after them, and they would protect him from another mafia. So anyway, that's the situation. I don't believe for a moment that Lee Harvey Oswald did any of this. So that's what we got. That's what we got here. They had to get rid of Kennedy because he was starting the space program. He wanted to get out of Vietnam. He wanted to do some great projects, infrastructure projects. I mean, he was a great president. He just got cut down too soon, and they had to get rid of him. And it'd be very hard to do something like that now. But there was a possibility there was 3, 4, maybe even 5 shooters. I mean, this was a big operation. And you can see that George Herbert Walker Bush was here when this happened. And anytime he's involved in anything, the Bush family at all, you got to be worried, because they're always up to no good. They're big buddies with the Bin Laden family. I mean, you know, when 9/11 hit, they chartered planes, and the only planes that flew were the planes taking the Bin Laden family out of the country. So, you know, we can get into that, the 9/11 bullshit, official shit story from the government. And they also locked down the all the documents for what, 75 years to go into all the evidence of JFK's assassination. I mean, what the fuck is that all about? It's for so that everybody's dead before we can finally know the truth. I mean, this government is so freaking corrupt, and it's been corrupt for a long time. And we're living under an oligarchy, and we need to end this. We need to end the oligarchy. We need to end the oligarchy's control over this country, control over the military. We need to take these people out politically. I'm not talking about assassinations like they would do. I'm talking about politically with the ballot box to make sure that we're not getting vote fraud again. I mean, you know, we got a lot of work to do, okay? That's why you need to join the People's Party. That's peoplesparty.org. And that is a third-party movement. That's where our only hope lies, because the Democratic Party is just as corrupt as the Republican Party, and they're going to do nothing. They're going to do nothing for the population. Okay, here's a better video, a better direction of where the shooters were behind that fence. I don't know if you can really see that. I took a video of it from before. See, there's a wooden fence back there. And this is the street. This is Elm Street. The motorcade drove down Elm Street, and the car stopped right in front of that storm drain. Right in frickin' front of that storm drain. And that's big enough for a couple of shooters to be down there. That's the direction that the bullet came from that took the back of his head off. So it all makes sense. This is the area where you had all the people standing that were taking videos and stuff like that. So, and then they were also up here as well. So you guys want to be in the photo or what? In the video? Well, there's my son Franklin. Okay, military guy. There's Kennedy, named after John F. Kennedy, actually. These are a couple of notorious hoes in California. Pimps.
Where Lee Harvey Oswald is shot from?
Okay, well, this building is a depository building, and there's a museum in it. No, wait a minute, I'm sorry, the museum is right over there. The museum is in there. I think this was the depository. I think this was the one. Climb over this railing here. Oh, jeez. So I can get a better photo of this thing. Okay. You can see. That was pretty much it. This is a brick street here, so this has been around a while. So here we have it. Here we have it. This was a high-level operation. The CIA was involved, definitely. FBI was involved, definitely. Mafia was probably who supplied the shooters, because they're pretty good at assassinating people without anybody finding out who it was. So that's probably what happened. And but they've sealed up the records for what, 75, 100 years. So, you know, I mean, just the fact that they did that must tell you that there's something nefarious going on. And, you know, even Trump said he was going to release that documents, and he didn't. So, you know, he was probably threatened. So anyway, because a lot of these people are still around. So, okay. All right. Take it easy.